Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
I was here for 100.9 na waso egua otie no sabre ye moshi nafe and somewhere ne ye de egua no so moni tua ya ekoso e wo Ghana ai na bondholders e say de mona musika no domestic debt exchange program no ye aban no de nani ekwa akwhye so ma say senyo hosi wa faton ho se individual bondholders nyina wo boabom ho no bia nka everybody should kick against it. Who are bank efrel ese ye we na usika na da ha no na fa han ko se hinti no be pene so ana wo se kase da bi shroma wo bank no se wo mpene ne empene china ai pension so ye ma me ne ye papa no nkokrafo yi a wo mo akwa homegie mu ne ade wo mo so esika aban se emeboa na de ba ko a nwanwa na asefem na wodwene ho te ase enye yene se denti na government no enye na dwen se one sa individual bondholders ebehia ana wo representatives ebehia so that they sit down and then talk about this near who the way forward how best you betimi ahwe na ya a sustainable solution e de ama government in person be sa de no but I say person by force umpo me fa na me de idea Allotey me chance e wo so ade be ha dwen
yo mami fa kwanya we enchia etiefo nyina ne ahwefo nso on Facebook na me chia me NDC mpanyimfo nyina nso ewe me chia NDC mpanyimfo nso anya so otum ene obi biara oti anya so otum ewe me chia obia em say me amenwa asanita no ebae no at least manya company ka
wa bejinja okakra
easy but yeah by your topic news no mami on say yeah me say no Mr. T say me about Nature FM no almost 2 years 2021
yeah
nti ye kai say near maybe cost wo Ghana economy no yesika sem no ya nhwe ye a ebe ha ye okay ye kan na ye nkrofo no hey naysayers doomsayers na all the adjectives afinso edu time be na bibia omode bo COVID-19 Russian Ukraine war and next bibia ebedu mami are you aware say I can 23 banks in Ghana and about 6 of the 23 banks are on the verge of collapsing. I'm telling you. And it's not because of the bank managers and I say board and I say directors no IBBU. It's because of this debt exchange. The documents are there. You can check it. About 6 will collapse because almost 70% of their money is with the government. Into this year, government say on to ya 0 coupon rate on to ya no. It means about 60% of their revenue has been wiped off this year. So how would they maintain salaries for the workers? How much here? Electricity, water, rent, and several. I mean, are you aware? Say some of the banks is saying they started doing retrenchment. Bank of Africa was starting.
And so we my friend a real banking crisis.
Yes, and some of the banks are about to start. BOA almost started, and some of the banks are about to start. About 6 are on the verge of collapse. I mean, so it's a serious issue. One say what pains me is that you cannot, then they'll be challenging you. Nobody COVID-19. It's they be the COVID-19 crime. No, what says you use only 60%, 18 billion, you use 12 billion, and the rest of the 6 billion, who is your account anymore? That's a loan crying the money for COVID-19 time. You have 5 years moratorium, meaning say we'll start payment 2025. So why do you always put the blame on COVID-19? You can't, Debbie. You can't, Debbie. Engineer, individual bondholders in Ekano. And you say, Bia, me dom NDC party, and I say, me per se, government we, or money Nguasi, engineer American. They are right. And I will explain. On say, time on mobile, now NDC government, I create buffers in terms of ESLA bond. And I say, ESLA. Fund only some percentage to petrol so into petrol any gas there's some amount you pay. As I can go into extra levy. This is levy no na anka yedi tia ye ka yedi in the energy sector no. NDC AC sadie no. Obe kan so a NDC AC get fund. Emma VAT was increased by 2.5 under Rawlings and can be maintained throughout. That 2.5 no ye into the get fund no. That's the kind of ye AC the secondary schools and universities no. To put up more structure for the students. In the NDC, when you know, mobile no, and I'm creating a vehicle called the ESLA PLC. Found ADG loans. That's by issuing the bonds. Get funds, so I'm creating that a fund, ADG loans. In the honor individual fund, and I say individual bondholders, no, a toss our bonds. No, I mean, in the ESLA bond now, the issue no. A honor Ghana for majority ethos are ESLA bond through the banks and other financial institutions. That fund the same thing. Now, question is say no, the individual bondholders account the debt exchange program no. Meanwhile, you are still taking the ESLA levy. Maybe a bit of fuel no. Matthew ESLA. Obi biara auto adie e was shows say auto VAT no. What you get fund 2.5. You taking it. He say if I've given you loan, now say ESLA levy any get fund 2.5 no, it's your means of paying me. I don't think that workers say 15 years time. What you say? And that's the reason why Senior was here and Martin people and co and they are right because he cannot minimum no. On say OG loan banker, the only means the only collateral they think about is your means of payment, your cash inflow. And so you'll be your friend with salary back loan. Whose salary is what will guarantee you the loan. What you say? And that's a scheme loan. In the company, no, almost salary and workers, no. That's what it will be a guarantee. I am always cano. In the ESLA levy na bano. Obi tough one. And I say Obi for trotro taxi na otiano. That was the money that gave assurance to Obi biara auto bond, ESLA bond maybe. The same way no. Obi so to dachi bond no so. And we say I buy 82.5 get fund from everything we buy in other shops on the VAT. Anything in Crawford at all, dachi bono. No, you say they be Ghana for 8 years those levies. Yet, yeah. And see, may time soon as say the bond matures, no, may principal and the interest at that moment, no, should not be an issue. That's the whole thing.
So why is it being an issue now?
Yes, as I say, Omo this can you know Ghana. Bibia say. It's a clear emoji on the ESLA side, no. Meaning we a tough fuel. And I say, yeah, for trotro taxi, I hate to ESLA, no, through the lorry fare, no. That's can bar. They have to go and fill the holes and more creating, no. And I say, no, meaning I call Achimotamo, I say, I didn't say, VAT now. 2.5 now, yeah, as get fund, no, so a bomb, it has to go and fill the holes. Oh, these are the things that he can want some no. And I'm challenging you, know. And you can say, the way you are going, this is where we'll get to. And next year. So, no individual bondholder should accept this debt exchange. Because Nientia would be told have bond no debt instrument no from the government no. Essentially, when we say they be you follow you any taxi. And almost to fuel. They be a ESLA levy. They be a 2.5 get fund on the Dachi bond. It should not be a problem for me to have my money back. The money interest in at least my principal should come back. And that is their main reason. And they are perfectly right. Wow. But what is the main challenge here? They cannot loans or muji in terms of taxes in levies that is the bottom line. It has nothing to do with COVID-19. Don't say nothing to do with COVID-19 and when they say Russia-Ukraine war. It has nothing to do. Oh, nothing to do with them. But maybe I can say, hey, mommy, two total national debt at 120 billion. And say, and I'm 500 billion. Meaning, say you have added 380 billion. Question is, who is kind of here? Who is kind of here? Because Uber end this time. loans are here no. We can pinpoint in fact, you share the productive sectors of the economy. And that companies and other institutions, you know, omuti musika. A trouble gas is number one. $1 billion. This is gas plant, you know. And it has paid the debt. Terminal 3, Ghana Airport Company, they are paying. Several of them. They are about Ghana Hospital, they are paying. Rich is working. Omusika omuji yeno, omudi share him for mami. We can say, Sasikano is paying something. Where? Nothing.
So right now, no, what can Nema be bra and I'm so massa a problem here about they say will be a action. What is the way forward? What should the government do? They say bondholders, you also do not to be say nobody should accept it. What should the government do?
No,
now?
the way forward is this year budget, no, you're sure how much we are expecting from you see, you see government total revenue. It is taxes, oil revenue, and grants, fees and charges from government institutions. That's what makes the total revenue. In the tax component, you know, the amount from ESLA levy is there. You can see it in the appendix. The amount from get fund. And the way forward is as you can allocate the money to pay in crop for now or motor ESLA bond and that bond. Pay them. Because mommy won't say, and no, I'm friend is saying one of the radio stations, and a man be afraid. Or see on about retirement in 2022. In the Sika Union, 531,000 Ghana cedis. And auditor ESLA bond maybe. They say, can say those of you that it will mature in the next, the next 2-3 years, no. Yes, they need to what 2037, no. Look at it too. Stanley Pano, you see this year, he will not get any interest or pension. None can interest no and no na obeton indro. Ebia if it's still renting no, you rent electricity, water. Ebia on also we do 50 plus, but 120 boys ewu akora no what GSS say. Pension baby. Or the just school fees. You will see zero interest. Meaning say the man will not get anything this year. No problem. The can also 531,000 and so. And also, he cannot get the money until 2026. And no grandpa, you will give him 15% of that amount. And he said, our patient baby, I'll already cut school fees for the next 4 years. No, he will even get money to pay after 4 years. Mommy, these are the issues. So, and today, can say, once you know how much we rake in terms of the ESLA levy and the get fund, no, pay their money to them. Pay their money. On say, yeah, mommy. Senior Moon Amoka was say, Abano Amfa Obu Ama the domestic bondholders.
Yeah.
At all. No meeting with them, nothing. You be there now, they just announce we are doing debt restructuring, we are doing debt exchange. And by this time, in the month, you know, I appear before the Ministry of Finance and I say your financial institution and do this. Finish. No engagement.
When you call the banks to they don't tell you anything. And once some makacho say, there is nothing we can do about it.
The bank cannot say much. Yes, the bank cannot say much God. Because mommy, bank didn't say, the Canada bank, and your bank for the hour. You see, can't you? Okay, too much. You come for your money. Let me say, bank where customers 100. Now say even 40 go for their money today. The bank will collapse. I'm telling you, just 40 of the 100 customers, the bank will collapse. So they can't say much. They never sat down to discuss anything with them. And then they said they just announced. Meanwhile, no, mommy, external data, they have issued suspension in payment, you know. They are coming to do the same exchange, you know. They are engaging them. They have even put in consultants for the external ones, you know, and they are engaging them. Meaning, say the local ones, we don't care. And some of them are even making when they say, oh, if you go to court, you will not win. So they say, they have even entered the minds of the judges, telling us what the kind of judgments you get if you go to court. You see, this is the arrogance we keep talking about. You can't say that. This arrogance. They don't care. They don't bother. They don't care about anything. They don't care. Pensioners are the same. They come only to a drone. When they be antoa, maningu. When trying to pass some manintina, they don't care. Because you never call any of them to engage them. Are you aware, say, last year, Omuka about the debt exchange, you know, payment plan, 0 coupon rate 2023, and 5% the following year, and 10 and so on. Omuma, the period of the principal, no say 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years. They have come to revise. They've revised the payment plan. No? It was 15, in 41, it was 14, 25, and 41. They have come to change and revise the payment plan without engaging anybody. And say no, was it kind of 15, then I think 14, and so on. Wow. For those that they matured in 10 years' time, that will mature in 15 years' time in there. Only 15, now we call 9%, and 8% throughout. All these things, they will not even come and engage anybody. Wow. Now say workers union, a call strike, a kasa sorry, they try to go on strike, And I almost say pension, pension film, but that one it's a lie, and I can explain. Pension cannot be out of it because pension fund managers, say, utiatua, udima, that company say, omalima, one first can a buying bonus. Of course, no investor will do that. In investment management, you see, you find your question and share one basket. And you first can government bonus. You see, still it will affect him because or this can be at instrument our banks, and the banks are being affected. So indirectly, the pension funds will be affected. Wow, they'll be affected. Internet, I didn't. I mean, I hear Basa. I can say for the individual ones, there were allocations in terms of near my confidence. Editors have Dachi bond and the Esla bond. Say we know Esla levy comes every day. Be anytime you buy a liter of petrol, you are paying Esla bond. Anytime be over trotro and opa, and you know a year, you are paying Esla levy. Anytime be out anything consumable, you are paying get fund 2.5. The money is coming. Ghana for each other, whether you like it or not, they be a once you move, even if you don't move, out you will feel, out you them will cry, here. Whether it's VAT or even DSTV and whatever, you are enjoying electricity and so on, water. So you're telling me, so once you are paying, pay them their money.
Needs FM.